What's up? It's just me again and reviewing another film I probably should have seen a long time ago. I'm John Stark from movieguy.com, and this is my review of Rosemary's Baby. If this is your first time to my channel, please like and subscribe. I'm a blind film critic, so that's probably not something you have in your news feed, so consider it like collecting Pokemon, and I'm the rare one. I'm Mewtwo. I think that's a good reference. I think that's solid. Anyway, Rosemary's Baby. For me, we don't always have to agree on everything needing to be a classic, right? I mean, just because everybody else is like, oh, this is a classic, doesn't mean we all have to be like, oh, this is a classic, right? It's all right. I mean, I'm not gonna say it's bad, but, at the same time, I'm not going to say I loved it. I'm not going to say it scared me. Maybe it's visually scary. Maybe that's the thing I'm missing with the horror films. But, like, I've really liked some stuff from the horror genre that I've seen only with audio description. Haunting of Hill House comes to mind. The Netflix limited series. And this was okay. I tried to transport myself back to the time period when this film was released too, because that was really important. Because for me, with Mia Farrow, this felt like it was a little overacting. Like nowadays, it'd be a bit much. Just her style just kind of felt like acting the way you think you're supposed to act instead of actually connecting to the character. I mean, she just, like, towards the end of the film when she's expected to lose her mind, I did feel like she was collectively losing her mind, but not in an honest way. And it could be a combination of just the way that Roman Polanski was shooting her and the period. There's a certain way that really everybody talks during certain periods. It's a certain, like, actors from now would not necessarily be able to be transported back 50 years and be able to make a film. They've evolved. Even the actors who are still alive, the way that they speak now is completely different than the way they spoke back then. So their style of acting evolves with the times as well. It didn't really do anything for me. I thought there were some cool choices, from Roman Polanski. I liked his directing style, and I feel like that's faux pas now I said that in my Chinatown review, that I feel like we're not allowed to talk about Roman Polanski as a director anymore. But I felt like some of that was like the strength of the movie. The cast, I liked the supporting cast more than Mia Farrow. Mia was kind of the weakest link for me. I kind of just thought it was overacting. I know that's like gonna be like the worst impression of this film, but I guess when it's reduced to just me as a blind film critic listening to the audio track with audio description, this is what I was left with. Wasn't crazy about her performance. I have no problem with Mia as an actress. I mean, I can separate personal lives from on-screen lives. So there's nothing, I'm not trying to say anything about Mia Farrow, but, I don't know. I feel like we've made better horror movies since then. It's kind of creepy, and I can see where it has referenced other films before, and for the time in which it was made, it's well made. I mean, it feels like elevated horror movie, which is great for, I believe this was made in like the late 60s. I think it's like 1968, 1969, somewhere around in there. So, it's definitely like an elevated horror piece. Like, it's artsy in that it doesn't want to just It's not there to just gross you out or shock you or whatever. It actually has like a story with a structure and a plot that goes somewhere. And these people are actually trying to give real performances. It's not a slasher movie or anything like that. That's why it kind of balances genres in a way, because it doesn't do what maybe somebody like Vincent Price was doing with his films back in the day. It's not just straight up horror. It's something a little bit more. It's psychological horror, I believe is the genre we might call that today. But anyway, I'm sure like 1,000 people have already commented on Rosemary's Baby over the years, and everybody's agreed this film is timeless classic that will live on for generations. And my it was okay opinion is not really going to go too far, but that's just my thought. I'm going to put that out into the world. I like the audio description. It's actually Jedediah Barton. I caught this one on Amazon, and I was surprised that A, it had human audio description, and B, that it was Jedediah Barton. It was like 2 wins. So everything was right in the world. It just it didn't quite win me over as much as I thought it would. I thought I was going to have my mind blown by Rosemary's Baby based on the hype that it's had all this time. But I kind of just question how it has made it this far as a timeless classic. Anyway, that's just me. I'm sure I'm a lone person on that. So I'm gonna give Rosemary's Baby a B. This is, I guess a testament to the fact that not every single classic I catch up on that I'm immediately going to be like, A minus, A. Yeah, I'll give this a B. There's some stuff to like here, and I'm sure back in the time period, that'd be like a B. I don't think I'd be blown away by this, even if I was just watching it for the very first time in its time period. But that's my review. So let me know what you think in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. And you can go to macthemovieguy.com for more reviews. You can check out the audio description project, adp.acb.org. And they will let you know what has audio description and where you can watch it. And the adna.org will let you know what else Jedediah Barton's been up to. That's it for me today. That's a pretty quick review. Yeah, I thought it was well described. So, good job. Thanks, Jedediah. You always really bring it home. Now I have to go review something else.